The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Didi Gregorius. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's a .375 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Lifted down the line in left. Mata on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Hit high and deep out to left. Mata racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 33, Greg.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Gray, a 5'10" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Torres takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He went deep in the contest last night. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 gone. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Gray's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, who move to the third. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, he's 0 for 7. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0. dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, third baseman,
Striding in, Grover Torres. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ronald Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Soft liner towards first. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with... Here's Leonis Martin. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Torres stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. At the plate, number 17, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Gray ready with the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he struck him out. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Ready for another chance, Dixon Machado. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Gray sets, coming at him with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Iglesias at second with 2 down. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mata ranging back to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting,
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One ball is already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
On the ground to the left side, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Didi Gregorius, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0, and he misses again. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Here comes the first pitch.
Cabrera.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mikey Matza. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Gray ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Candelario, originally from New York State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Working for the punch out and the offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 locks him up for strike three. Ready now, Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Calling for it, Castellanos. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Next for New York, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Popped him up. Mata comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Grover Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bird stands at second with 2 gone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
1-1 to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time. 2 runs on 4 base hits. 1 error in the inning and 2 left. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Dixon Machado digs in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. The 1-1 home. Liner toward right center, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Adam Warren takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Yamato, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And to score from third, the tying run.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Martinez in front with a 3-1 count.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now batting, Third baseman.
Looking to minimize the damage here. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here comes Gardner. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2 balls and a strike to count. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Here's Didi Gregorius. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Iglesias for 1 on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. Iglesias is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Leonis Martinez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Popped him up. And there's the 2nd out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting, second baseman.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Martin able to take it in for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Grover Torres. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ronald Torres waits on deck. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Ronald Torres the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Bird on second. Torres is over at first with 1 away. On the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. And we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Leading up for the
Nick Castellanos now. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Hold strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Victor Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Candelario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And there's his first base hit in this one. Here's Leonis Martin. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 5. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Robertson pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Martinez over at second. Candelario at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Tigers strand a pair. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. All tied up here at Comerica Park. Neither team able to make much headway on the other through 7 innings, as you can see on the line score to this point. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Hard ground ball to third. Candelario has it, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So the digging in, number 17. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. In comes Judge. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
There's one. Dixon Machado digs in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Green, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Flying toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped up. Gregorius is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He was a double play victim last time around. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 2-1. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Mata is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Next for the Tigers, Mikey Mata. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first, and Martinez grounds into a double play. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Tigers are shut down there. Score remains tied. Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Aaron Hicks is retired to kick off the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next up for Detroit, Leonis Martinez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Jonathan Holder comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jose Iglesias. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Throw on to first, and we are up 3 down for Detroit. Still tied 3-3. Here's Brett Gardner now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Count now a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And that one just missed outside. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's Didi Gregorius, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0.
Oh, man, it's just falling apart for him right now. That's a helpless feeling standing out there on the mound by yourself, trying to figure it out.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Dixon Machado digs in. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Now pitching for New York, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Nick Castellanos now, lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. In there for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey Matu.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mikey Matu. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor.
Digging in once again, Victor Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Mata leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the